to another episode of Feed the Beast. Hello, how are you doing? I'm just here replanting the nether warts. I picked up all the seeds and wheat that was here. Apparently I did get all of the other farms in the village. It was just this front one that I didn't get. And of course some of them aren't completely finished. Do I still have this bone meal on me? I'm gonna go ahead and finish them off. Here we go. Yeah. Now, in the latest version of Minecraft 1.5.1, or I guess 1.5.2 actually at this point, bone meal is no longer instant on seeds. It takes 2 to 3 times, I've noticed. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy there. I'm still on Minecraft 1.4.7, so just kind of keep that in mind. Also, some of the mods have added new features, if not changed completely in 1.5x. So I'll be trying to go over those changes as we get to them. Here we go. You see our farm here working away. I've got, where's that extra peat? I don't have to worry about it. It's still pretty full. Got the peat bog going again. Okay, so yeah, in the last episode, you see we set up that wheat farm there using forestry. Now this episode, I'm going to be showing you specifically what we're going to be using the seeds for, the excess seeds. And I've got some extra seeds here that we can work with right off the bat. And this is really one of the main reasons why you'd want to get a wheat farm going, so you can have seeds. So let's get my inventory cleaned up a little bit, because we've got a lot of extra stuff. I hear an Enderman out there. Dirt. What am I doing? Dirt. Okay. And I'll go ahead and throw that in there. Alright, so I've got a stack of seeds. Let me go ahead and put this other stack, because I don't need a stack of seeds for what I'm showing you today. So, let's go ahead and put this stack into the farm, and we can get more seeds. Get more wheat and more seeds working along for us here. So we'll go ahead and put another stack. As you can see, we have gotten a little bit of sand as a byproduct. Engine's going nicely. Awesome. Alright, it's placing the new seeds. Have a nice supply here shortly. And a good supply of peat going. Okay, so what we're going to be talking about today is the basics of bees. Now we're not going to get very far into it, so this isn't going to be anything in depth. I'm just kind of going to go through the beginning steps that you would need. Now there's 2 ways really to get started in bees. You can do everything from scratch, which in the latest version of Forestry in 1.5.1 it's actually a lot easier, because what you need to get started is, go to my junk chest here. I've already got some bees and some frames and stuff from just from villages and roaming around. Now, what you need to get started here is an apiary. This is what you're going to be putting your bees in. Now, in the latest version of Forestry, there is what's called a bee box, which is easier to make. If we look at the recipe for an apiary, you need wooden planks. Here we go. 5 wooden planks. You need 3 wooden slabs, and you need an impregnated casing. In the latest version of Forestry, as I said, there is a bee box, which is easier to make. Instead of an impregnated casing, you just need a comb, just any comb that you get from bees. And the difference is I think the only difference is you can't put frames in the bee box. There may be another difference. I'm not entirely sure. But in the version I'm using, and in the version that probably most of you are using in any of the Feed the Beast packs that you're playing, you're still going to be on 1.4.7. So you're still going to need an apiary. Now, as I said, there's 2 ways to get started. You can do it all from scratch, which I'm going to do. So we have a good idea of what we're doing. Or you can just go stealing as much as you can. If you notice on my waypoints, I have waypointed several bee guys. You will find these in NPC villages. In the latest version of Forestry, you will also find, in addition to bee villagers, you will also find tree villagers, because there is tree breeding involved as well with the bees. But we'll get into that a little later. In this version, you're only going to find the bee guys, and they can sell you the special frames, and that's another thing we can kind of go over. But let's start from the beginning. Bees are a little bit overwhelming, really. So I'm going to start from the beginning. the first thing we're going to need, because the first thing you need is, really, if you don't have any bees, the first thing you need is a scoop. Let me type in scoop here. Now, this is the scoop. Really easy to make. 6 sticks and a piece of wool, and that gets you a scoop. Problem with the scoop, though, is its durability is terrible. It's like the tree tap, only worse. Now you see here, I have another scoop. I have the Thaumium scoop, which I have Thaumic bees installed. It's an add-on to, I consider it to be an add-on to Forestry at its core, but it is also an add-on to Thaumcraft and an add-on to Equivalent Exchange and an add-on to Ars Magica at this point. But one of the things it offers is a Thaumium scoop, which it's made in the special arcane work table, so I can't actually give you a recipe, but it involves Thaumium ingots as well as sticks of wool. But for just getting started, all we really want is we want enough bees to get us enough combs to make a special kind of backpack. It is right here. The Apiarist backpack has 125 slots. It's specific to bees. It can only hold bees. But it does involve, you have to make an Apiarist chest, which again is a chest that is specific to bees. To make the chest, you need 5 combs. Now, if you have extra bees installed like I do, the combs that you get from extra bees I don't think are compatible with this recipe. Specifically, I tried rocky combs, because extra bees adds rocky bees, which Forestry doesn't normally have, and I couldn't make the chest. So it's one thing to keep in mind if your recipe's not working. So first thing we want to make is a chest. Now, do I have... So I don't have any combs, I don't think. Oh, I have 3. I have 3 frozen combs. Not enough. I need 5. So we want to actually get a bee started. I do have the apiaries. You can make a scoop, which, let's go ahead and make a scoop, because there is that beehive like right outside. So I need a piece of wool. Where would my wool be? Is it in here? I have 1 piece of wool. And sticks. Any sticks. There we go. 6 sticks. To the project. Let's not use that table. I like the project table, but, I mean, I don't know. Kind of partial to the normal crafting table. So we've got our scoop. Let's get this bone meal put up. Let's throw it in here, I guess. Let's get these nether warts put up so they're out of my way. Hello. Nether warts. Okay. So I've got my scoop right here. Now the scoop is what you need specifically to break open beehives. Beehives are scattered all throughout the world. Different biomes contain different bees. So if we go down here, there was this one, I think it's a marbled beehive right here. Here we go. So here's your beehive. Break that with my scoop. So I got some bees. Did not get any combs though. There's kind of a random chance if you get combs from breaking a beehive. So I did not get combs this time. So what I want to do is just make an apiary to, you know, get the process started and get a couple combs. Because that's what you want to do, just first starting off. So let me eat some cookies. Eat some wafer. I could go for a wafer right now. Nice vanilla wafer. So to make the apiary, go back here, look at the recipe. The big thing is this impregnated casing. Let's take a look at this recipe. It is 8 logs together with seed oil. This is why you want the seeds. The seed oil is needed actually for several things. Not just impregnated casing, but this is what we're making first of all. Now to get seed oil, can I hit R on this? I can. Okay. You need to squeeze seeds, and as you can see there's so many different things you can squeeze. That sounds wrong wording it that way, but there's so many different things you can squeeze in the squeezer to get you seed oil in varying amounts. Now some of these special ones like cherries and walnuts, you get these from tree breeding, which we're not to yet. What we have starting off is we have some seeds available to us. I don't want to use pumpkin and melon seeds because those are kind of rare really at this point. So we don't have an abundant supply. Some corn kernels, some flax seeds as well. So what I'm going to be using is just normal seeds. So let's get that in there. See, I've got some pumpkin seeds, but I don't want to use that. But first thing we need is a squeezer. Squeezer. Alright, pretty simple to make. 10 ingots, sturdy casing, glass. Oh, get in there. So, get a sturdy casing. We're actually going to need another sturdy casing for another machine, because we need to make another carpenter. This carpenter we have dedicated to water. So we're going to need another carpenter to dedicate to seed oil. Or, I mean, you can transfer, if you make, what's it called? A pipette? Yeah, there it is. A pipette. It's basically I would compare it to like an eyedropper, I guess. You just pull the liquid out of a carpenter. So if you've got a carpenter with a little bit of liquid in it, take the pipette, pull it out, and just go from there. I would rather just make dedicated carpenters, because you're going to need to anyway. Let's get all this out of there. Move that plan. I think this is why I didn't want to do it, because now I just have a plan. Okay, let's get that squeezer going. Squeezer. Here we go. So we just need that. We need glass. Are we out of glass? Oh noes. Oh noes. Out the glass, and I just used all the sand. Oh, except for 3. Crap. Oh, there's 3 more sand up there. That's right. Let's go get some glass. Check on our farms. Why not? Hut, hut. Need to put like a stairway. Make it easier to get to and fro. Okay. Oh, looks like some of them have already been finishing. Ah, looky there. Got a little bit of seeds. Doing good, doing good. Alright. The harvesting time. Okay. Let's get these cooked. I just need 2 glass starting off to make the squeezer. Uno, dos. Okay. There we go. Whoops. There we go. And 10. Oop. And there is our squeezer. Now I'm going to put the squeezer over here. I've kind of picked a spot out for it, I guess, because it needs to be powered just like anything else. I'm going to put the squeezer here. I'm going to put a magnetic engine there to power the squeezer. Now if we look at the interface real quick, basically everything you want to squeeze, you just put it in here. So I'm going to be squeezing seeds. You can like fill that up with seeds. It will fill up this container, and it will also empty down to another machine if you need it to. Okay, so we need to make another carpenter. Not a magic carpet. That'd be nice though. 2 glass, another sturdy casing, and we need some bronze. So let's get the 2 glass and the bronze. Bloop. Oops. Bronze. Okay. And we will put it there. Put her there. Okay, now we need a wooden waterproof pipe. Let's cook some cactus. And we're going to need a redstone engine as well. So we'll cook that. Make a redstone engine real quick. I think, yeah, I should have the components in here. And we could also make a plan for the redstone engine. It's common enough. Oop, I need that piece of glass there. And cactus green. Pipe waterproof. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. Redstone engine. Boom, baby. Okay, waterproof pipe between the 2. It's going the wrong direction. We can fix that. Redstone engine there. Wrench. Swap. Yep. Didn't look like it worked for a minute. Back on the tool wall. We need that final lever. Okay, go ahead and turn that on. Now for the magnetic engines. Magmatic. Invar. Okay. Do I have any Invar left over? I don't. Silver dust, lead. Do I have any nickel? Oh, I got a bunch of stuff I haven't even smelted yet. Bauxite. Oh, Furious. There we go. That'll do the trick. So give me all this. Pulverize that Furious. Hardened glass. How did I get in there? I knew I opened the wrong chest. I had a feeling. And now I need 4 nickel dust, so I need 8 of these. And hopefully that gives me enough. We shall see. How are we doing on our energy cell here? Oh, we're not doing too good, actually. Let's turn the P engines on. Get that energy cell charged back up. Not doing too good at all. There we go, one more. Alright. Whoop, there we go. Make our Invar dust. Which that's not going to be enough. Nope, 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 nope. It's not going to be enough at all. How else can we make this? Wait, the induction smelter. Ferrous ingot. Oh, I could have just done that instead of pulverizing. I didn't realize. Huh. It's good to know. Let's see how many I need. I'm gonna need 6 for the top, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 for the bottom to make 2 engines. So I need 22 ingots, so that's not gonna be enough. Alright. Well, this problem. Well, as an alternative, we could make a combustion engine real quick, if I could spell combustion correctly. Because it's just iron. And I've got water kind of set up over here. Although all that water is being used. If I do this, I'm going to have to tread with caution here. Actually, you know what? The squeezer is slow as hell. I'd rather the combustion engine be up there. Hold on. What kind of engines do we have? We have a lot of engines to choose from. Especially, I've got like 2 different electrical engine mods installed. And we have that geothermal generator right there. We could just stick an electric engine on this, actually. Yeah, I'll put a magnetic engine on the top and an electric engine right on the bottom. Do I have an electric engine? Oh, I have a Stirling. Actually, I think I can make an electric engine with the Stirling. Yeah, a small electric engine or a slow electric engine. Let me tab out for a second and figure out which one I would actually want to make. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. After looking up, it looks like it's going to be the slow electric engine that I want, not the small. This mod here, which is the BC to IC2 crossover, I think. Yes, these require cooling, and so they're a little iffy. These other ones, these engines here, this is from the Transformers mod, and they don't require cooling. They do have varying levels of joules, but in this case, the small electric engine and the slow electric engine both produce the same. So, actually, I think they produce... It's basically an electric steam engine, actually. It produces less than a normal electric engine would, but it also consumes less energy. A forestry electric engine, which is this one, produces 2 joules, and it uses 6 EU per tick by default, and you can edit that with circuits. Uh, these, the slow electric engine and the small electric engine, they produce 1 joule, which is the same as a steam engine or a peat-fired engine, and they are not, but they pull less EU. 2.5, 2.5, yeah. So, yeah, this should be alright. Carpenter doesn't really need more than that. How's this going? Okay. Ready to get our magnetic engine going. So we're going to need to get... Oh, God! Oh, so that's where all my Invar went. Well, never mind. I didn't even have to go through any of this. I'm just going to make 2 magnetic engines. Well, no. The Carpenter doesn't need a magnetic engine. It's just the squeezer that does. So I'll still go with... oh, hello. I see you. Carry on. Alright, so we'll make 2 gears. 2 gears involve... Oop, wait a minute. I need this thing. Silver. Boom. Piston. Invar. And Invar. Awesome. We can actually get this started right away. So we'll put this here. Boom. Fills right up. And just watch it squeeze away. Yeah, it's pretty quick. And we've got the seed oil going straight into the Carpenter. Let's go ahead and get the logs. There we go. Logs. Bum. Oop. That will make the impregnated casing that we need. Missing resources. Oh yeah, because it's missing seed oil. As well as power. So let's make this slow electric engine. It's the slow one I wanted, right? Yeah, so I just need a circuit and a battery. What do we got in here? We have neither. 6, 7 for the circuit. Okay. I need 4 bits of redstone. Some refined iron. Okay. And some tin. Oop, missed one there. Give me that battery. And there we go. There's our circuit. So we're basically making an electric steam engine. It's the only thing here. So we'll put that there. Hook it up with a cable. Boom. How can we turn this on? Ah, we need a lever. Of course we do. So, stick, cobble, make a lever. Hup, hup, hup. There is our lever. And no, I can't do that. No, we'll just put it there. All right. So now we've got power. We've got the seed oil. We're making the impregnated casing, which might take a little bit. Now, while that's making, let's talk about frames. There are, in the basic forestry, that's all I'm going to go over right now. I'm not going to go over the extra frames that it adds, because if you type in frame, you know, like I said, I've got Thomic bees and extra bees installed. So I guess I can just kind of point them out. The main frames that forestry adds are these 3 here: the untreated frame, the impregnated frame, and the proven frame. They all do the same thing. They just boost comb production by a certain percentage, but they're all the same percentage. The only difference between the 3 of them is their durability. Proven frames last the longest. Untreated frames don't last as long. Untreated frames are actually really easy to make. They're just sticks around string. Very simple. The next tier up, the impregnated frame, you guessed it, it's going to take impregnated sticks, which, as you may have seen flash up when I was putting the logs in there, it's just 2 logs on top of each other in a Carpenter with seed oil, and that gets you 2 sticks per frame. And then finally, the proven frame you can't actually make. You can only get those off of a villager. You can find them in a village like I did. I found one in an apiary. but you can buy them from a bee guy. 1 emerald will get you 6 of these frames. Now these frames do not stack, except when you buy the 6 from the villager, they will initially be stacked. Just make sure you don't unstack them until you're ready to actually put them in an apiary. Otherwise, it's going to fill up your chests. So I've got 4 apiaries. I'm going to have a 5th one here. Let's make sure I have enough frames in total. I don't think I do. So each apiary will hold 3 frames. I'm going to have 5 frames, so I'm going to have 5 apiaries, so I need 15 frames. Which obviously I don't have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 frames, so I'm 8 short. But let's take a look at the type of bees we have. We have a couple of winters. We have a modest. Now, each of these bees will only work in their kind of corresponding temperature, weather area. Like the wintry bees they only work in a cold setting, so we'd have to be, in a cold place, which the nearest one is over there. We've also got the modest, which is desert, which that might work over in the oasis. I don't know, that's not technically a desert. Steadfast bees, which you can only get from chests, dungeon chests. Same thing with the valiant bees, which I don't have any. Those are actually the two you want to keep together, the valiant and the steadfast. Breeding those together have a chance to give you a heroic bee, which if you get a heroic bee, you can pretty much kind of skip the whole bee breeding process initially, but it's very hard to get. It's a very hard percentage. Rocky bees, this is added by extra bees, the extra bees mod, which I think they pretty much work anywhere as long as they're underground. Meadows bees, they only work in like plains biomes, which we are in a forest, so they may work here as well. And then of course another winter, and then I've got this marbled, which is kind of a universal bee. I think this is also added by extra bees. I could be wrong. We'll take a look in a minute. Aha, we've got our impregnated casing. Now let's see about making some sticks, some impregnated sticks. Let's just put some I'll just put like a stack of wood in here, and we'll just see. Oh, it's already done with seeds. We'll see. I don't think I can actually get that many. Maybe I'll get enough for a whole frame? No, I'm already... Oh, wait. Nope, I'm already out of seed oil. Oh, and see, that engine has now killed itself because it had nothing left to do. Okay, so turn that off. Come and get the wrench. Let's fix this engine. Huh? Yep. And turn that off so we're not wasting electricity. And might as well turn that off. Okay, so we got 4 impregnated sticks. Wasn't enough to do what we need. That's okay. We can just make untreated frames, or you don't have to use frames if you don't want to. But let's make the apiary. We need planks and slabs. So we'll just come to our project table. Oops, it's not a plank. There we go. Slab. Those go on the top. And then planks and the impregnated casing. There is the apiary. Woohoo! Now let's get the rest of these. I'm going to grab the meadows because I know that'll work. It's really the only one I know that'll work, and the marble maybe. Let's see what else we can do. We could do rocky, but their combs really aren't going to help us for what we need. Hello? I don't know. Let's grab the modest and see. Grab all these frames, and we might pick up some more bees along the way. You never know. Let's head over to the oasis and see if that counts as a desert. Oh, so that's where you went. Yeah, I got a creeper head. Yee. Oh. Oh. Ah ha ha. Okay. Rubber. Actually, I think there's another beehive over here. Let's get our scoop out. Aha! See, there's another marbled right there. We can grab that. Bloop. Did that give us a comb? No. It's the indigo flowers right there. Okay, what is this? This is a forest. This is a beach. A beach. I don't think this is going to work. I don't know. Let's find out. Now, one thing you can do, set the apiary down, open it, and it will tell you, see, this is a normal place. Normal temperature, normal humidity. Oh, I just took a screenshot. Okay, what do you want? Get out of my way. So, so the modest isn't going to work. Now the marbled and the meadows should work. Let's put the meadows in here. Always have to combine a princess with a drone to make a queen. And if it worked, there we go. Now I don't have any flowers near this because the bees need different things to pollinate. Meadows usually needs flowers. Modest usually needs cactus. Marbled I think is probably flowers as well. Let's take that out and put it back in. It must be able to detect some of these flowers near it, I guess. Or it may not need flowers. Some bees don't. Okay, so let's set another apiary down. Let's just go ahead and do marbled. Oh yeah, let's, see, no flowers. So what we can do is, now these indigo flowers won't work. I think there's a setting in the config to make them work. I just haven't enabled it, if there is one. I heard there was a setting, so we need normal vanilla flowers starting off. And I think that should be close enough. Maybe. Come on, do you see them? Yeah. Okay, cool. Same thing here. Awesome. And we'll put the other marbled here. Because, like I said, starting off, this is just the basics. We've made an apiary. We know how to make the frames. We just didn't have enough seeds at the moment. Fortunately, we have seeds to kind of get the process started. But what we need, just initially, is combs. Oh, it's now nighttime. Okay, let's go ahead and get these put in. What do we have here? We have an untreated, untreated, untreated. We have 4 untreateds, 2 impregnated, and 1. Alright, so we'll put proven, impregnated, impregnated. Here, and here. Yeah. Sure. This one will last the longest, so we'll do that. Okay. So let's just give it a little bit. They don't take very long to breed. Most of them starting off are going to be short-lived, so, and usually slow worker anyway. Ah! Nope. I think I just got a skeleton head. How about you? Oop, and a zombie head. It's because I've got Vorpal on this, don't I? Yeah. Okay, so I will go ahead and make it day, and we'll check on the bees again. See you guys in a minute. Alright, and we're back. I went over to the farm, grabbed some of the extra seeds that we're squeezing down, and hopefully we can get 16 sticks out of this. That'll be enough to make the last 2 frames we can stick in those apiaries. Come on, just a little bit more. There we go. 16. Yeah. Alright, so we'll turn that off. Turn that off. Turn all of it off. Okay. So we've got 16 sticks. I think I need 2 string. I think. Over here to our milk crafting table. And there we go. Impregnated frames. Awesome. Let's go check on the apiaries. Doom da doom. Whoop. Gotta smooth this out or something. Make it traversable. Now I think what'll end up happening is, see, really when you get more into bees, you kind of need a really large working area. So I'll probably use the old house here as a work shed, if you will. I did come out here and I added a world anchor. One of my personal anchors got, 2 hours left. Ah, looky there. It's already produced 2 combs, which is exactly how many we needed. I'm not sure the marbled bees produce combs. They may not. They may just breed, which is fine. So we've got 2 honeycombs that we can use, and that's really all we wanted for the basics. We've got the squeezer, we've got the carpenter dedicated to it. We can make frames and apiaries. We've got the wheat and seed farm up and running, so we can get seeds for the seed oil. And we have an idea, with the bees that we have, and we have enough combs to make our bag. Now the reason why I say these are the bee basics is you really want to get a good supply of bees to get started. Now let me go to chest here. Let's make that chest. Where is it? There it is. 5 combs, a chest, and a bit of glass. Plenty of chests. And a piece of glass. 1 piece of glass. Stick it there. Crafting table. Put our combs in. And there's our apiarist chest. Now I'll go ahead and set this down just so you can see what it looks like. If any of you are from the beta days like I am, you'll remember this design of chest. This is what chests used to look like. They didn't used to open like that. They used to just be a solid block that's, bigger, and it didn't actually have an opening animation. So I guess he just never changed it to be the newer versions of the chests. I don't know. But as you can see, it's a multi-page chest with 5 pages, but all it holds are bees. It also gives you some statistics on the bees that you've got. There's me on the owner. You can set it to private. So I think restricted, people can open it, they just can't take things out, and then private, nobody can see it. So, but it's just me here. So let's pick that back up, because we are making something else. We need the backpack. So we can go around. So we need 4 string, 2 stick, 2 wool. Oops. I don't have any more wool, so I'm actually going to need like 12 string and 2 stick. 2 stick. Okay. So let's make the 2 wool that I need. 2 wool, 4 string, 2 stick, and chest. And there is our bag. We don't even have to have it in our hotbar. Anytime we pick up bees, we go with our scoop, we break a beehive, and it drops bees on the ground. Pick it up, automatically goes straight in to the apiarist bag, and hold shift, right click, throws it straight into the chest. There they are, right there. So now that you've got the bee basics down, you've got your bag, you've got your scoop, you can kind of go around your immediate area. You don't want to go too far at the moment, especially not with this kind of scoop. We'll get into some really heavy looking later. But you can kind of go around to your immediate area and you can get you can get the bees that you want. And really what you want to start off with is you want to start in jungle areas first, get some tropical bees, and you want to start off in a foresty plains area, get your meadows bees, your forest bees. That's kind of the best place to start, really, because there's going to be 2 chains that you're going down. But we'll get to that later. This has been a very long episode into the bee basics. Next time on Feed the Beasts, we'll be revisiting the farm, and I'll show you what you can do with the wheat that you get from your farm. So I've been Zarkazm. I'll see you next time.